Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mania TrueNet, and welcome back to Civilization 6. Last time, well, we decided to pretty much clear out Pirate Island. Good old Pirate Island, I like Pirate Island. But more importantly, we found Crab Island. Crab Island, the island of the crabs, where the crab people come onto the shore and have murdered everything and reduced it to desert, so we probably shouldn't settle there. I feel kind of sorry for these guys. They just live in this little friendly village down here, just thinking, you know what, if someone came and visited us, we'd totally give them a present, and no one ever does, because they live on the worst island in the world. But instead today, I think we've got expansion plans, and not crappy expansion plans like America, who've just come over here and squatted outside Rome like a bunch of dicks. No, proper nice expansion plans. There's actually loads of really nice places in territory nearby to us, like this spot over here, this spot over here in the north of Pirate Island. Yeah, I feel like we can do some extra colonization this part. That'd be very, very nice indeed. And even better, I believe if you can get up here, you can't get up there, but I can actually now build farms on hills, which is nice on account of civil engineering, which I will definitely want to be doing. And I've got a new civic to pick as well. If I do colonialism, that unlocks natural history. That's where antiquity sites and archaeologists come into play. And that, of course, is where the archaeological museum we've already unlocked comes into play. Marvellous. So I'd like to be able to see those. I'd love to see where all those are. Plus, colonialism gets boosted if you research astronomy. I'm literally researching astronomy right now, so that's useful. But I should also look ahead. When's the next time I get a new form of... Oh, the new forms of government are quite a long way off, to be honest. So until we're next into the modern era, we definitely can't introduce anything new there. So we're going to be a merchant republic for quite a bit of time. But yeah, I will take colonialism, if only for the free envoy and access to natural history. I definitely want to go explore that one. And of course, because we've done civil engineering, we don't need ancient walls anymore because we've already got the defense they provide, so therefore they've been phased out of existence. So if you can just survive without walls long enough to get up to civil engineering, basically you don't need them anymore. So that's kind of a bit of a waste. Safe cities don't bother with them, because yeah, you can do without them anyway. And you may hear in the background there, the music has changed now that we're in an industrial era. The music does actually change as you go through the eras very, very nicely. So yeah, this is a bit more of a upbeat, forward, white heat of technology kind of music. I do quite like that. Oh yes, that's much better. So I could build an arena to get amenities up for Rome. Rome is already ecstatic. We definitely don't need that. Rome is fine for the minute. Okay, keep going down the science. Keep dedicating yourself to that sort of space right there. Get a university up in 9. 2 universities strikes me as a good sort of thing, yes. And Ravenna is done with its flipping little area over here too. So its district, the encampment, actually has its own little walls and defense as well. So if anyone wants to come this way, yeah, now they've got something in their way before they get to me. Marvellous. And I cannot have a cathedral, unfortunately, because I don't have a temple, and I doubt I'll be having one anytime soon. So now I've got the encampment, what can this actually do? So it can have a barracks, which is basically just housing, production, citizens, great general point, understandably, and of course, experience gain for all melee and ranged units trained in this here city, or the stable, of course, more for cavalry. Now, I wouldn't mind having the cavalry thing, so I haven't really had much in the way of cavalry so far. And then the armory requires either a barracks or a stable, and then that basically just produces even more kind of XP for units trained in this area. It doesn't let them be trained faster, which I find a little bit annoying. I would have thought, like, you know, the whole point would be they'd be trained faster if you had specialist areas, but no, it's just they come out better whenever they do. Also, Rome has also gone back to the oral tradition. All of those missionaries coming from the south, they just don't have the commitment, damn it. And just like any other district, I can activate the encampment training project in order to convert basically production into money and great general points if I want to rush a great general. Ravenna, however, is going to start running into trouble. Now it's got 2 districts, holy and encampment. It needs 7 for the next. I looked this up. As I understand it, you need basically 3 population for each district. So yeah, obviously you can have a district straight away, then you need to be 4 for the next, 7 for the third, and so on. So as a result, until Ravenna grows again, and that's going to take a while because it grows very, very bloody slowly, yeah, unfortunately, it's going to take a while for me to get another district going. So that's fine. In all fairness, like, Ravenna is more about the military, so I should probably just focus on the barracks, because, well, I haven't really had any horsemen yet. Horsemen do seem pretty decent, and I do, like, have horses in the Empire. But then again, my most powerful units are definitely infantry. Yeah, let's just focus on infantry for the moment. I'm just going to get some basic barracks set up, and then we'll go for an armory as well. Let's just get this place nice and strong. Now, over here on Pirate Island. Ah, the spearmen have made a terrible mistake, which is they've decided to basically expose themselves to my crossbowmen. I mean, they've also given up their own little kind of defense. A promotion is available. Beautiful. Just head in here. You might be able to finish these guys off right now. Yes, indeed you can. My legions do the job very, very nicely. And you just pop through here and see what you can see on the far side. An incredibly weak slinger, nothing major. Ah, and my trader has made it back over here. Marvellous. Now, ooh. Now, this is interesting, of course. Now, we're starting to be able to go further and further afield. Because I've got a harbour here, and we've discovered a whole bunch of people over there. So, Tromsø, I get plus 10 for trading with the Norwegians, who are way, way, way over there somewhere. Yeah, despite the large amount of money from Tromsø and the fact I'd quite like to just trade overseas. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I don't want to trade overseas. I get a tiny bit more production, though. Production from... Oh, yeah, can't resist the production, the signs. Yeah, Washington, keep trading with good old Washington. Begin the route. Marvellous. So mining is just getting better and better here, because at this point, mining is producing plus 3 production. So mines have got very, very good indeed, which is very, very welcome. So while the game is suggesting build a farm over there, I feel like no. I feel like actually Aquila is really, really nice, which is this side of the river where the city's on. This is the nice side where we like do all of like the farms and whatever. And this side of the river, where it's actually kind of a lot less green, is where we build all of like the production-y stuff. Yeah, I like that. We're going to send you up here, and we're not actually building a farm up there, unfortunately. There's plenty of space for farms around here. Instead, we are going to build over there a mine, which will be up to 1 food 4 production. Very good. Down here in Ostia, we'll do the same thing. I've got one of the builders I rescued, presumably formerly a Norwegian builder. He's now over here by Ostia. The game's saying build a farm here. I disagree. There's plenty of good land to build farms here. This is a hill with 2 production on it. If I build a mine right here, that is up to 5 production straight away. That has got to be the better option for Ostia, to my mind. To follow Bushido is to train the body, the mind, and the soul. Where can your people do so? Well, I don't know, at our entertainment and theatre districts? I could show them to you if you like. And in come the last of the flipping barbarians. I saw them arriving. Okay, so the barbarians are pretty much preparing for their last stand on Pirate Island, right flipping there. Fortunately, many of them have already been badly weakened, because previously I kind of peppered them with fire from my ships as I was passing by. So let's just clear out that camp and make sure it doesn't cause any more trouble. You can head up here for a single movement point and then get yourself, well, you're ready for a promotion, but to be honest, I'd rather... Oh, apparently you can't attack over there. I don't know why you can't attack over there, but that's fine. You can finish off that guy immediately. You can go over here and clear out this guy nice and easily, and then you won't be able to get to our archers because there is jungle in the way. Marvellous. And as we are just swimming in money, that means we can speed up Ostia a fair bit, I would say. Let's just get that tile into the Empire immediately. You just move over here, build yourself a farm. Lovely. And the troops of Aquileia are probably at this point strong enough to head over to... Ah, hang on a flipping minute. Hello, Quadrireme. Yeah, I think actually... Perfectly, can we even attack you? No, we can't attack you yet. If I just send the Quadrireme over here, they can just pepper the barbarians from the sea, because this is right by the coast. Well, that just works flipping perfectly. This guy has 6 builds, by the way. I'm loving the fact that he now gets 6 builds. That's great. You are a foolish, simple leader, and your people... Oh, he's just denounced me, because I'm weak in faith and culture. I'm good in culture, thank you. Maybe a little bit weak in faith, but... That's not my fault. I'm good at everything else, pretty much. I'm flipping winning on culture and science right now. Scythia is offering, to be honest, a very small amount of money for Mercury, but I do have spare. Honestly, I'd rather trade the Mercury for... No, get rid of that. Just get it off the table, please. I would like some of your incense. Yeah, make that deal more equitable. They want me to pay 14 to get incense into the Empire. Tell you what, 14 for incense in the Empire, plus actually it's only 13, because she's got that as well. Yeah, I'm up for that, to be honest. Like, I'm so much swimming in money, I may as well get the extra incense in for the extra luxuries. Done. England appears to be sending a large contingent of warriors north by sea. Admittedly, they have no choice to if they want to go, like, via my territory, because they don't have open borders with me. But they better not be attacking Hattusa. If they're about to attack Hattusa, I will defend it. Hattusa are giving me some really good stuff, thank you. I like Hattusa, they're great. Japan just finished building the Oracle. The Oracle, I believe, used to be on this hill right here, but unfortunately, yes, it was destroyed when the city was raised. So that meant it opened up again. Ooh, that means if I were to completely destroy the Congo, I'd get a chance to rebuild the Colosseum. That's nice. So do we still have the... Yeah, we've still got that square spare. I wouldn't mind doing that, actually. Go and destroy Congo, and then I'd rebuild the Colosseum as a result. Screw the Congo. Right, finish off this here scout. Get him out of the picture. Lovely. You foolishly exposed yourselves, which means I can actually shoot you right as soon as my legions are done. Yep, that is going to do very good damage to you. Go in here. That should... Major victory. Ooh, that did not do that much to you, by the way. Still, we should be able to do quite a lot of damage. And crossbowmen can certainly... Oh, no, sorry, just hadn't updated yet. Fine. So that's all dead as well. And I think that should be, with the exception of this scout, the entirety of all of the encampments on this island. Yeah, Pirate Island, I believe, has been secured. Very good. My large city is overcrowded. Apparently, well, presumably that is Kumai, and that has got me a boost towards urbanization, whatever that is. Yes, indeed, I expect... Probably it's because I've hit population 15. That has indeed sped something up. Marvellous. Yeah, the English are still floating around. Their warriors aren't going to be able to do much. My city on its own has enough defences to fight off 3 warriors before they can take the city. But I'm still a little bit cautious about this. Kumai picks up another trader who's made it home. Who could we trade with on this occasion? Who's looking good? I'd send it over to Ostia, but Ostia's not quite ready to go yet, to be honest. Technically, London is worth the most to me. That gets me a ton of bonus production as well. Yep, go ahead. Head over to London. Beautiful. And back up to plus 70.7. I should probably invest in more of an army, to be honest. Like, that would probably be a good idea when I've got all of this beautiful money. I should probably, like, you know, buy some troops or something. Actually, you know what? I've been wanting to expand anyway. Screw it. Get ourselves a settler. We're getting 70 gold a turn. Boom. Settler. No need to worry waiting. Now just get it over there and set up a new city. Now, builder over here. Obviously, we want ourselves a new mine on top of a hill in the production district. Lovely. Oh, hello. What just happened over there? I think somebody just attacked our harbour, did they? Your lighthouse. Oh, blimey. Okay, fine. We're going to have to send someone to... Kumai, can you assist with that? No, I think they must be out of range. Right. Well, in that case, the quadrireme is going to have to come south and assist with that. That's 100% fine. Okay, for once, it seems Greece is holding its own. They've dealt with this camp mostly on their own, but there's just one down there close by to Hattusa, which we should probably go and take care of too. Just to make sure Hattusa's nice and safe. Don't want my friends getting into trouble. Okay, we got ourselves the watermill working over in Ostia. That's got a ton of production and should start expanding very efficiently very soon indeed as well. Granary certainly wouldn't hurt in Ostia either. Let's get a granary and, yeah, granary and a watermill built nice and early on. That's got to be sensible. Yep, the Greeks taking care of those barbarians very nicely up there. Marvellous. That means we can clear out this encampment for the free money and start our troops heading straight back down south. Beautiful. I'll happily spend the money in Aquileia to purchase 205 chicken feed. Yeah, I'll gladly do that just to get myself an extra quarry going on here. That gets me an extra resource. I'll be able to sell that for tons of money. Let's just make absolute... Aha! I thought there might be something hiding up there. Now, with this, we can figure out whether a settler turns into a worker or a settler when they get captured again. Because, yeah, in Civ 5, settlers who'd been captured and you captured them if they weren't yours originally would just become workers. So now we get to find out whether that's still the case. Fascinatingly, it would appear that no one ever bothered producing the terracotta army, which would let all archaeologists from the owner enter foreign lands even without open borders. Okay, that's kind of tempting. Yeah, well, if it hasn't been done so far, I can't imagine anyone's flipping rushing it here. Let's just buy an appropriate space for that. 205, whatever. Yep, I could have... Actually, no, it needs to be flat, so it couldn't have been on that hill anyway. So, in that case, yeah, terracotta army. Oh, it could have been there, but I've crushed a really nice production square for that. Yeah, let's build the flipping terracotta army, apparently, as no one else wants to. And just get this here catapult up onto a hill. Nice defensive position in case anyone shows up. And what appears to be going on here is not very much at all as I pass this camp with my quadrireme. In fact, screw it. Let's just murder them while we're passing by. There you are. You're dead now. Just send the legionary down there just to mop that up. And indeed, yes, that should be this whole area back under control. Bit dicey there for a moment, but we've cleared out all the barbarians. And some barbarians are attacking my quadrireme. Okay, fine. Knowledge of the heavens. Ah, of course. I finished my technology of the astronomy, and that immediately boosted my civic enough to fulfill colonialism as well. +1 gold for every envoy, or +2 science, culture, faith, and gold from everyone that we're ruling. No, we've got plenty we're not ruling, so I'd rather keep with that in that case. Plus 25% gold in cities not in your original continent. That's not going to be worth that much for me. Yeah, those ones are not so great. It was more about what it opened up than actually kind of new stuff. Though, admittedly, yeah, the 100% production... Ooh. Oh, that's towards naval only. Fine, that's not as good then. I will, however, bring in frescoes at this point. Frescoes strikes me as, yeah, very, very good indeed. Especially as we do want to be filling up that art gallery sooner or later. So with astronomy done, that opens up scientific theory, which I could speed up with the Enlightenment. Okay, well that's worth thinking about right now, because I also have a new civics choose, and I believe the Enlightenment has already been boosted by... Yep, okay, so I could have the Enlightenment in 5 turns, which would speed up Oxford University. That strikes me as worth doing right there. And I have more envoys to go. In fact, I have plenty of them. I would really love to rule Brussels, but that is currently being ruled by America, who have 7 envoys with those guys, so I cannot beat that, unfortunately. What I can do, however, is send 1 over to Geneva, so that would be worth +2 science for the capital. That's worth having. But I am, however, going to start moving towards Brussels. I'd like to kick America out of Brussels. I'd like to own it for myself. So we're going to get that up to 5, because getting that up from 3 to 6 will be useful anyway, because we are getting industrial zones coming in. So yep, that's fine. Confirm that placement. Beautiful. I think actually those 2 just purely came from actually completing some technologies. So actually we're going to get another 2 within like 3 or 4 turns anyway. Now, this is where questions start coming in. This here settler, where exactly do we... Oh, you are bloody bastard kidding. Right, okay. Does that make any difference to our plans? Like, if we were to settle right on this marsh here, which is, you know, apparently not so good. Oh, defense modifier -2. Probably shouldn't have... Well, actually, no. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Oh, well, I accidentally clicked the wrong button there. I really hope that scout doesn't go and grab this settler right now. I'm going to be really annoyed if that's what happens now. Okay, if I'm here... I get myself a bunch of decent land for farming. If I go further north, we're just heading into desert territory. That's nowhere near as good. This is one alternative. Furs straight away, fish right away, horses right away, and rice. Actually, no, sorry, the rice is going to fall into Aquileia, not into here. But then we miss out on this rice down here. Actually, if we do go into this spot right flipping here, then... That would mean, yeah, we'd get the furs right away. We'd get the rice relatively early on, which is nice. We'd have more furs soon, sheep in the distance, horses relatively close by, and, yeah, the crabs would be available in the long run as well. I know defensively it's weak, but Athens is just technologically so far behind us, I don't think they pose any threat to us, so having a defensively weak city up here, just to have it well positioned for rice, say, is not really that bad an idea at all. Yeah, I'd be happy with this spot right here, actually. That would work just fine. Will you allow us to establish an embassy? Yes, absolutely. America might want to start being friends again here. That's intriguing. If America want to be friends, I'm happy to just kind of become allies with them. Knowledge I'm increasingly suspicious of British troops around here. I'm not so keen on the British troops around here at all. Especially, oh, we are coming under a lot of attack from pirates. Luckily, we've now got... I promoted that quadrireme last turn. It can't fire back because it's being attacked indirectly. These are all indirect fire units. But, oh, that's going to be the one that hurts, though. So that's the one that hurts. We just got sunk by a flipping barbarian caravel. That is not good. Right, we need to invest in some proper naval tech because the pirates are getting very, very dangerous. Okay, Cumae is done with its bank, but we're not going to be ready for Oxford University for just a handful of turns. Not many, mind, and oh dear, we need to... if you need to repair a harbour, then it needs to be done like that. is there really much? Almost there's no point doing that because we're still at risk. The district requires train the student. Ah, okay. I actually need... Okay, so we may as well repair the harbour now because we can't actually train new ships until we've repaired the harbour. Once the harbour's repaired, I might well just buy a nice ship to go and smash those bloody pirates. Aquileia has conveniently finished its industrial zone, which is very, very nice. And I'd say, yeah, we better get the workshop going. Because once we've got the workshop going, we can build the factory. Once we've got the factory going, we can build the Ruhr Valley. So yeah, we need the factory for that. So, and this also extends to all cities within... Oh, you're not going to be quite in... Wait, are you? Wait, the factory... Wait, let's check this. The factory is within 6 tiles of the factory, which is inside the industrial zone. And the Ruhr Valley is just for this city. So, if the factory is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, 6! Yes, this is... Okay, fine. This is an even better environment now in that case. Because this will be just inside the range of their factory. So that will be advantageous for this city. And that is... Sorry, what actually is that again? That's plus 3 production, citizen slots, great engineering points. Yeah, it's definitely worth having that being doubled up. Beautiful. And here we go then, the brand new city, which obviously we're going to need to head over and defend immediately because there's flipping bandits right next to it. What's this city going to be? It's Arretium. Lovely, there's a city people have heard of a bit more. Obviously, that gets straight into a bit of a link with Rome. Though the link with Rome is straight through American territory. I feel like ideally we probably could have done with building a road round the outside, just in case things in terms of our relationship with America ever goes a little bit on the south side. And would you believe, because we've got civil engineering, you stupid bastard, get to die right away. Ha 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 ha, we shot you with a cannon. Very actually, by the way, because we didn't hit his dog. His dog just gets to go and live happily in the forest now. Everything is good. I'm also going to send the builder over to Arretium just to help them get set up. There's probably more it will be able to do for Aquileia in time, but yeah, it's almost certainly worth it just to help get some basic stuff set up around here. Just like a handful of farms around here will help it grow an awful lot. Now, Rome. Rome is done with its university. Marvellous. No, not library, okay? That was 2 ago, all right? We blatantly have a university right there, okay? Rome is fine on amenities, ecstatic still at the moment. Plenty of housing, we don't need to worry about that. So an arena is certainly not a priority. Commercial hub might not be the worst idea in the world. Although, you know what? We've still got a lack of traders. There's nothing obvious we immediately need to get on, so let's just get more traders going. And Arretium, of course, gets the absolute classics. Just make sure they do actually have... Yes, they do have 5 housing, so that fresh water supply is fine. They can obviously have themselves 1 granary. Beautiful. Just get on the granary while we're just kind of doing the initial growth. Just make absolutely sure you are... Yep, you've made the right decision there. That's a good starting tile. 3 food, 1 production. Very, very good indeed. Your people settle too close. Oh, coming from you, coming from flipping you, who set up flipping Charleston, and now you're complaining that I settled too close to screw you. No, don't tell him to screw off. Be nice to him. I will look elsewhere in future, you stupid moustache-wielding bastard. Yeah, I'd say him, having settled here, has no flipping right to go around telling me to not settle too close to him, alright? He brought this on himself by coming and settling in my flipping territory. What is going on down there? Someone's attacking someone. That is... England's getting involved in a naval war. Well, of course, they're a naval power. Makes perfect sense they do that. I just cannot chase down these bloody... I'm going to have to send these guys back up to kind of catch these guys. I cannot catch these settlers because I don't have any cavalry. I think I've trained a single cavalry unit in flipping 200 turns. No, I haven't. Oh, dear. Right, you get in here and rest up actually inside the city of Ostia. Perfect. Right, Ostia, of course, wants to become a trading network given enough time. Commercial hub would potentially increase the trade route capacity, but I'll need to double check on that to make sure whether that actually is true or not. So I might build one of those. But I'd rather get the harbour done in 18. Right now, there's not a good spot for harbour, because we haven't expanded in the right direction. We could have a harbour, actually. The harbour needs to be... Hang on. The harbour just needs to be adjacent to other coastal tiles and more from districts. So the harbour doesn't need to be anywhere in particular. Harbour over here would not be a bad spot, because then it's facing all of the Japanese territories. So that's fine there, in which case the commercial hub would be from adjacent harbour here, gets bonus from adjacent river as well, because there'd be a river right here. But if that was there, then that would know this needs to be the bathhouse. The commercial hub needs to be here. That still gets at a river, which is no trouble at all. So over here ought to be the harbour. Yeah, in that case, we're just going to buy that tile now. 140, no problem at all. So get going on a harbour, because then Ostia can start trading sooner rather than later. And I feel once Ostia is trading with this side of the world, in particular with all the Japanese cities and Leventa, that is going to make a very healthy amount of money indeed. Also, the builder seems to have gone missing. I think those builders might have had a very small amount of chargers left, unfortunately. So I'm just going to buy another one. Why not, eh? Yeah, just buy myself one builder. 285, chicken feed. There we are, and he still gets, yep, he still gets all the bonuses if I had built him. Normally, he's still got 6 builds on him, so he'll do me for a very long time yet. Right, finish off that encampment. Ah, yes, indeed. An English caravel is actually doing a very good job clearing out the barbarian caravel. The English, if they can just kind of keep the seas clear of pirates for me, presumably from Newcastle up here, they could go on to be very, very useful indeed, yes. Now, the Congo's shown up. They want that gypsum. They're only willing to pay 3 a turn. Nope, screw you. England just keeps on coming in, and I think they're doing a really good job sinking the pirates. Or possibly that was, oh no, I think that was the pirates attacking England back. Luckily, I think England is winning that fight handily. Builder can head over in that direction and set up, yes indeed, one of the lumber mills. That works very nicely. And once we're done, we could hack down both of these jungles just for the sake of the bonus production to Ostia to speed up the harbour building. As we're going to clear them out for like the bathhouse and the commercial district sooner or later, well, why not just clear them out for the free production now? And we have got ourselves 2 envoys here. Lovely. So, we could get up to, well, we could get up to joint with America. We'd need to top them, but I'd like to become their ruler just for coffee, jade and silver entering the empire. Yeah, pile it all into Brussels. Pile it all flipping in. Or, I could become, well, I could become close to the ruler of Lisbon, but that doesn't actually get me anything special. No one else is that vulnerable. Copper and stone is useless in Kabul. No one's really challenging me over in Hattusa. Yeah, let's just go for Brussels, because the amount of extra stuff I'd get would be excellent. So just keep working on that, and I think they wanted me to build... Hang on, they wanted me to build... Ooh! I've become the leader. I don't know why I'm the leader in particular, but that has suddenly... presumably brought in a whole bunch of coffee, jade and silver into the empire. I'll see momentarily. This is probably going to annoy America, but that's fine. America is still friendly. Like, we're surrounded by friendly people. We've had a very peaceful game so far, and that's been marvellously good news. And for the love of God, just chase down this bastard settler. Meanwhile, get on the encampments here. Yep, +1 production will speed up that granary a little bit. You get in here and basically just hide yourself away. If those bastards dare come anywhere close to me, we will just shoot them down. That works for me. Fortify until healed there. And yes, indeed, the spearmen, well, actually, you've cleared out that encampment. You can start heading for home now. There's no more encampments, are there? I don't think so. Oh, there's one right up there. Obviously there is. Right, we'll go and take care of that later. The Legion can go and handle that one. You, meanwhile, can head over here and clear out this one, which is closer to Arretium. They just never stop springing up, do they? I really hope Athens is actually going to go and help with that one, because I feel like it's their business too. Oh, now this is much better. Flipping Germany just offered me ivory for gypsum. Yeah, I'll take that, and they're willing to throw in some extra money too. Flipping done. That's a way better deal than the Congo were offering. Oh, look at this. Look at all of this. 2 coffee, 2 dyes, 1 fur, 1 gypsum, 1 incense, 1 ivory, 1 jade, 1 marble, 1 mercury, 1 silver, 2 horses, 2 iron, and some niter. I would say literally everybody is thrilled with me. And I have completed the civic, and that boosted the research. Right, good. Scientific theory's done, and that means enlightenment is done simultaneously. Okay, this is where stuff gets good. Cumai gets one of its traders back. Lovely. Who's going to pay me the most money? Newcastle. Ooh, Brussels will pay me the most production, however. Yeah, I'll go for the most production, given we're about to go into production mode over there. Brussels, go for it. Nice. Oh, look at all of the bonus resources. Hey, Cumai, how happy are you, by the way? Oh, have you got 12 amenities out of the 7 required and thus are ecstatic? Well, that's nice. How are the rest of you doing, by the way? Ravenna's got 7 out of 2. Rome at 9 out of 5. Aquila at 7 out of 2. Literally the entire empire is ecstatic. This is good. This is good management right here. 6 out of 1 required in Ostia. Beautiful. So nationalism lets me cluster together 2 identical units into... Okay, so I can actually create a 2-stack army. Now that strikes me as very, very useful indeed. Plus 50% production towards industrial and modern era stuff. Urbanization would come from that as well. That is, depending on how nice the district is, plus 6 housing, plus 5 housing. Okay, so basically remove the population caps. Now that would be very worth having for Cumai at some point in the near future as well, yes. And if I'm replacing farms with districts, then receive 50 gold per appeal of tile, and tiles can go up to plus 6 appeal. Blimey, that's a good way of making a lot of money. I'm going to go for the already boosted opera and ballet, because yeah, the Bolshoi Theatre, random 2 free civics. That strikes me as good work right there, because well, unless I get really unlucky and get like stuff like flipping mysticism or theology or something. In fact, actually, it might be sensible just to literally go through and just like clear out some of those while I'm actually building the Bolshoi to increase the probability that the ones I'll get will be like natural history and nationalism, say, or whatever I've unlocked after that point, yes. But most importantly of all, with scientific theory, Oxford University is available. We'll get onto that momentarily. And when that's done, again, we'll get 2 random technologies at that point. So I could go straight into sanitation and get myself, the sewer and the medic. But no, now I want to start moving towards Big Ben instead. In fact, I can get on that right now. Economics doesn't actually do anything, but it unlocks the stock exchange for a ton of gold, and it unlocks Big Ben for plus 6 gold, plus 3 great merchant points, doubles the current treasury. Now for me, that could be a very, very big windfall. Get on economics and, build 2 banks. I don't think I can do that actually. I've got 1 bank right now. I don't think anyone else has even got a market yet. So that's not going to fly, unfortunately. Okay, Rome picks up a new trader and can trade with, London. London would generate an awful lot of stuff. Newcastle would generate a lot of gold too. Tromsø generates 13 gold. Ooh, that's nice. But yeah, it feels like Washington gets me... Actually, no, London. London is better than Washington under all circumstances. Trade with London, definitely. Get on it. Nice. Go. And that opens up Rome. Now, here's where things get a little bit on the interesting side. Hang on a flipping minute. Where's Oxford University? Hang on. What's going on here? Oh, sorry. Of course, it's in the Wonder tab, not the main thing. Sorry, I was looking in the wrong place. So, both Rome and Cumai could build that. So hang on, go over to Cumai. For Cumai, it's in 35. For Rome, it is in 39. So Cumai can actually produce it a little bit faster. So that's probably worth having a think about as a result of that. So they can produce that a little bit faster, and it does. Plus 20% science from this city. Let's just double check Cumai does actually produce more science. Cumai does produce more science, so as a result, the benefit would be greater, yes. So Oxford University would need to go right here, because Big Ben needs to be here. So this spot right here, right by the ocean, oddly enough, is, well, presumably there's like the little kind of village of Oxford buried somewhere along this road. Well, we're about to make it much bigger and better. Right flipping here. Kaboom. Oh, yes, that is going to be lovely. Wait, hang on. You can't just set up one set of foundation. Oxford is like a combination of like, what is it, 40? No. Wait a minute. I think it's like 40-odd normal colleges, but when you throw in all the religious institutions, it's like 70-something institutions. Like, there should be 70 little things right here. Now, what can we do in terms of making this place a little bit more on the productive side? Let's just take all the padlocks off for now. I think we can do with taking all the padlocks off. We need some more productivity going on in this area. Okay, what can we do to get production up a little bit? Well, I could build some mines. Mines are now way, way, way more productive than they once were. Or I could chop down some jungle. If I just chop down, say, this jungle right here, which is going to be chopped down for Big Ben anyway, that's just bonus production right there. So that would just get me, that would get me a little skip forward. That strikes me as worthwhile. Right, well, as we're making so much money, screw everything, basically. So purchase something with gold. Yep, get a builder in, 300 chicken feed. So he can go down here, and then he can just start chopping down rainforest, and that will get a bonus production in that will be very, very useful. Rome, meanwhile, what do you need to get on with? Nothing you can get on with wonder-wise. So as a result of that, well, we may just want to flipping get you on Watermill. Watermill is so useless. I feel like I just kind of want to do it anyway, just so it stops asking me to do it. I mean, +1 production. It's not the worst thing in the world. Actually, no, screw it. Just keep producing traders. Keep on with the traders, because the more traders we've got in production, the more we'll be able to send over to Ostia when the time comes, and then everything will be lovely. And speaking of buying things, let's just get, 145 for that rice square right away. Gladly pay that. May as well just get that done. You go over here, build a farm on that rice square. Beautiful. That is, that counts as a normal farm. Well, that's very, very good, because as soon as feudalism kicks in, that there is going to be 5. So far we've literally only been denounced by one person, Japan, but I imagine that's not going to stop him trading with us anyway, though we might want to watch out for his navy if that gets too close to us over here at Ostia. And, oh yes, they went the wrong way. Let's find out what this guy's going to become, and it is a settler. That's a settler. It's, okay, that has changed. Marvellous. So, flipping captured settlers have now actually become settlers. No movement points this turn, now it's been captured. So, where do we want to settle him in that case? May as well kind of settle him over here. So we do have a harbour, vaguely nearby. Kumai does not need more housing. It's so 100% fine. So yeah, if we settle it like over here, we've got the river right here. We've got tons of rice very close by, so early growth won't be a problem. We've got dyes, stone, horses. Yeah, we'll have cattle at the very edge. We don't have to worry about that. Or if I was more like down here, ooh, yeah, more like down here. Actually, then I give up all of the rice. Though admittedly, there's more rice over here, and I'll have the forest. Ooh, and this, look at this, double forest next to the flipping river. But I'd get both of them if I was over here anyway. Yeah, I feel like actually the rice, because like I've learned from Kumai, if you just get good growth going on, like that's just a sound investment. I'm going to move him over to here. It's going to take a few turns to do, but that is just so worth doing. Meanwhile, this guy can get himself, oh yeah, and food as well. Just start chopping this stuff down, please. Lovely. And that is getting Ostia growing like crazy as well. This is well worth doing. Right, Aquileia is ready to go as well. I think we know what we're doing there. That obviously is a factory. Get the factory going in our rather nice industrial district. And our own spearman, supported by 1 unit of crossbowmen, starts making its move towards these bastards in this encampment. Meanwhile, yes, my legionary guy can just move over here towards the road and start having a look, see what's going on in this camp up here. And while this might be a little bit on the excessively spending money side, yeah, let's just get that tile going at the same time. Because if you move over here right now and then build a farm, then that there is feudalism. I saw that feudalism kick in over there. So yeah, this is now worth flipping 5 food. Arretium is going to grow like crazy. Admittedly, I have just burnt most of the treasury there, but screw it, doesn't really matter. I think we may have just been either denounced or warned of imminent denouncing by the Germans. That's fine, I don't care about them. Thanks to our traders, we've got very good visibility of, yeah, America and Britain right now, and it feels like they've got a lot of troops just hanging around in their own territory waiting for the inevitable war that just hasn't really... Oh, no, I have actually been denounced. I've been denounced by Germany. I just don't care, because they're a very long way away and my own continent is fine. Actually, thinking about it, if I put my city here, I know I sacrifice 1 potentially kind of decent square for a lumber mill, but this is the better square for a lumber mill right here anyway. I mean, that one's not so good. It would be, even with a lumber, I think that's only a plus, yeah, that's only a 2 and a 3 to the bonus from the river. This one's the 2 and the 4, that's the better one. I'll get it 1 square earlier. I'd also get the stone into my empire a little bit earlier. I'd get the rice just as quickly. I'd still be in range of the sea. I'd get 1 additional rice a lot earlier too. Yeah, I'd say go to here. This is the spot right here, and we will get that set up next turn. Over at Aquileia, we've actually found ourselves 1 nice, soft, easy scout target. We'll just go and murder him nice and quick. Nice little bit of acrobatics there. I do like the way the Legion move. And we can also head towards this spot here. Move you there, and now you are in range to start just peppering those guys. Yeah, they are utterly screwed. And here we are. This is the spot. What's the new city going to be? The new city is going to be Arpinum. Lovely. And oh, Well, this is interesting. Arpinum just automatically generated a road with Ostia. Even though, like, I thought the whole point of the Roman bonus was what it did was it provided a road to Rome. But maybe if Rome isn't available, it just provides a road to this. Also, who designed this road? Guys, come on. I feel like that's not actually... Wait, hang on. Maybe that road was already there. It might have been. I might have just slightly... Oh, I think the reason it's gone wrong is because we've rebuilt some of the roads that the flipping Norwegians already had. Yeah, that might explain why it's just gone a little bit weird. Over near Aretia, one more round should potentially... Has that killed them off? Yes, indeed it has. Head in there. That encampment's been cleared. 45 free gold, and I'm currently gaining over 100 gold a turn. Let's just see what we got going on here. Head up to this point, have a little look-see, and... Already empty. The Greeks have done the hard work for me. Beautiful. I like having friendly Greek neighbours who are actually doing, you know, a decent bit of work here. Speaking of Greece, let's set up an embassy with them. There we are. Happy to do that. 50 gold well spent, I'd say. Now, do you have anything I actually need by any chance? No, you really don't. And another round of rainforest removal should do. Oh, yes, Ostia. I really come round to this. I should have been doing this earlier. Just basically going in here and just clearing out some forest. I know Teddy doesn't like it, but that has got me harbour districts and citizens so ludicrously fast. I mean, the city's just gone from nothing to 7 people so quickly, and imminently it's going to be able to start trading, like, with all of the furthest away people in the world. That's going to be marvellously good news. Oh yeah, Rome's about to get a new trader. As soon as we get that trader, I'm sending it straight over to Ostia, and then we can see who Ostia can trade with, because I suspect Ostia can trade with all sorts of sexy faraway people. So, Arpinum can have a watermill straight away. That will boost the rice up immediately. So we'll get on that while we're just working on... You better be working on the... Get on the people. Ah, and speaking of clearing out jungle, this jungle which is about to be cleared out for Big Ben anyway, let's just clear it out now for... Oh, it's only saving me 2 turns, but I will take it just to get Oxford underway faster. Now, the other thing you could do is you could head over here and build a mine up on top of that there hill. That would not hurt at all. Arguably, that would be more productive. Because I kind of want to, well, we've kind of cut down all of the jungle that was originally providing bonus science to this. We'll leave you with 1 bit of jungle. You can have this bit of jungle to study. So like that's going to be like the nature reserve that you guys over here in the University of not Oxford study. Actually, that's interesting. Yeah, this is presumably like, this is Oxford University, and they don't care about the jungle, but like this is the other university, and they study the jungle all the time because they get bonus science from the jungle. So this is just like, I don't know, the University of Jungle, I suppose. Right, you guys, go over to, where's the nearest hill that we haven't actually done anything with it? Oh, hang on a minute. Look at this. Look at the flipping lumber mill that we're going to build down there. 100% yes. Now, this scout that's over here can finally see what Newcastle kind of got itself up to, because we're actually going to be close by to here. And this scout over here can, yeah, get a bit of a quick look-see at all of the road networks that exist in this area. Marvellous. And the ballet is done as well. Beautiful. Does that give me anything good? Plus 100% cult yield from Theatre Square. Ooh. Yeah, I'll be bringing that in, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be producing that many more settlers at the moment. I feel like I've got enough cities growing just for the minute. So we'll bring the Grand Opera in instead. And I could certainly see myself bring in 30% builders with 2 extra charges. That is pretty darn good. Well, we're going for more for culture than building at the moment, but okay, I'll leave symphonies for now. We might bring it in later. Camp has already been cleared. The Greeks came and sorted that out for me. That's 100% fine. Just make absolutely sure there's no other camps we need to rush over to. Rome and Cumae have also grown into each other, though tragically, neither of them can ever buy this 1 square that's just out of reach of both of them. Very annoyingly. With ballet done, that opens up the possibility of... Why did I do that again? Did I just do that because I... Oh yeah, I just did that because I wanted the wonder. I didn't do that for any other particular reason. Yeah, let's just get on with natural history, I'd say. Though, actually, natural history, there's no point having it yet because we don't actually have... Well, we could get an archaeologist going anyway. Yeah, let's just get it in production, sure, because... Although we could boost it with an archaeological museum, which would be nice, and yeah, but that's not being boosted either. Yeah, let's just get it done. get it done because that reveals the antiquity sites and also we get the bonus envoy, which would be lovely. Because I just want to kind of keep piling the envoys, or rather have a spare envoy in hand, because just in case we ever need to, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to throw an extra thing at Brussels. Though interestingly, also, for 360 gold, we get hold of all of these military units. So, if we ever decide we don't like America that much, we can just basically say, hey, by the way, I've got 2 catapults and 3 warriors right outside your city. Admittedly, they wouldn't do that well because they've got a catapult too and spearmen, and I'm guessing they've got a lot of other stuff around here as well. But it's nice to know we could do it if we needed to. But yeah, I quite like the new system with the city-states. Like, it always kind of bugged me in Civ 5 how, like, they were constantly degrading. Like, I like the fact that it's more permanent now. You're still racing with the envoy system, but yeah, it doesn't just, like, constantly degrade, which is kind of always found a little bit annoying in Civ 5, so I do actually prefer this new system quite a lot. Now, Rome. Rome. You've just built yourself a trader, and you might want to be working on, yeah, I think you might want to work on this. So it needs to be on flat land adjacent to theatre street. Well, that is right flipping there. And because it's also a wonder, that will provide even more bonuses to the flipping theatre square. So yeah, I'd say we just get that done right flipping here. Get on it, Rome. Nice. Meanwhile, this lad over here who's currently in Rome, I don't think we're going to be doing any of that. No, I'd say instead we want to be transferring him elsewhere. So, over you go to another city, and the city in question is, of course, Ostia. Head over to Ostia, because next turn they're going to have a harbour, and then we can find out just how powerful Ostia is about to be as a big trading port. I think it's going to be great. And this scout, who has literally travelled around the entire world, he just walked on foot down here, round here, all around Brussels, through the mountains around Geneva, explored this northern area, the vineyards to the east of Baltimore. That wasn't such a hardship, by the way. He's finally got back on his ship, and he's almost back home. You know what? I'm glad for him, but I do kind of feel like his family might not remember what he looks like, given, if I recall correctly, he did set off about 1,200 years ago. I'm gonna be honest, I'm underwhelmed. Or send iron and 2 gold. 12 gold from Tromso. Okay. This is much less gold than I was anticipating. I kind of thought like the whole point was if we could trade with all these wonderful far-off places, they'd have wonderful, amazing goods and something. But as it turns out, if we literally just go and flip and trade with Baltimore, which is, hang on, isn't Baltimore? Baltimore's way over there. Like, literally, if I send my guy from Ostia through Ravenna and then send him overland to Baltimore, that's worth more money than trading with the New World. I feel like that needs a bit of a rebalance yet, because surely the game should be, like, you know, giving me more valuable trade routes for trading by sea with this wonderful new empire or something. That seems fundamentally very, very wrong. Oh yeah, of course, I'm getting bonus for passing through my own trading post. Yeah, I'll trade with Baltimore for 14 gold. 122 a turn now. Loving it. One builder over here in Arpinum, just to kind of speed up the production around here. And Ostia, meanwhile, needs something new. It's got its harbour district. That probably means the commercial hub is a good secondary move. Unless, of course, I wanted to do a lighthouse. Lighthouse wouldn't be the worst to do. I mean, I wish the lighthouse also did something about, like, you know, the range of naval units. That'd be quite fun in terms of, like, the trade routes. That'd be good. No one to this day has built the Great Lighthouse. It's amazing. We could just get that done, to be honest. Just because... why not? Might be nice to have some extra wonders. But yeah, we can have a commercial hub, +2 for harbour, +1 for adjacent river, and more trade routes. Yeah, that strikes me as worth... oh, look at this. That's good. Oh, wait, +5? Why +5? Hang on. +2 gold for each adjacent river, +2 gold for each adjacent harbour, +1 gold for each 2 adjacent... so how does that add up to 5? Because +1 gold for each... oh... no, for each 2 adjacent. But there's no other district. So maybe, is it rounding up? 4.5? Okay, fine. It doesn't matter. That's going to be the bathhouse. So this has to be our district. This is still quite good right here. So we'll get working on that immediately. We already cleared out the jungle, of course, which means we get the free bonus production. Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. Rather than treating, like, a district as a free way to clear a jungle, you basically want to treat that as a free jungle you then tear down for free food and production. Very, very good. Right, Builder Arpinum needs to start work. Of course, starting point is excellent quality farming is always very, very welcome. So we'll get working on the rice field, and we can keep working on that in time.
Yosemite Valley to me is always a sunrise, a glitter of green and golden wonder in a vast edifice of stone and space.
Okay, I found another natural wonder over on the continent where this guy's just going around near Spain. Lovely. And what are you worth, my good man? 2-turn unpassable natural wonder provides +1 gold and +1 science to adjacent tasks. We have not had any of this near us. There is so much good stuff. Like, flipping Galapagos Islands over here are amazing. These guys are good. The White Cliffs of Dover over there are really darn good. Yeah, there they are up there. Like, we had none of this on our continent. We started off on the terrible continent. Plus their continent's just flipping swimming in bananas and citrus. Bastards, we didn't get any of that. We just got lots of mercury. You can't eat mercury. Well, you can, but it's a very bad idea. Japan wants some of the dyes I've been picking up, willing to pay a little bit of money, but more importantly, they'll throw in marble. Done. That might just be renewing one. Oh, he's not happy with that, really. He hates me. He's publicly denounced me, but he has to come anyway because I am rich and he is terrible. And economics is done. Beautiful. But slight problem as this scout just continues just kind of, you know, wandering around and sort of hoping he'll be able to find his way to something in the future. Yes, we're actually getting closer and closer to the flipping Congolese capital. In fact, we're learning all sorts of stuff about this part of the world. Yeah, slight concern here, which is we're not actually ready to start on Big Ben here, which is where I was planning to build it, because of the slight issue that, yeah, Oxford University is still 21 turns away. I didn't think that through very clearly, did I? Because really, what I should have done is had Oxford University in Rome, because then we could have got straight on with Big Ben right now. Because I'm pretty sure Rome doesn't even flipping have a commercial district. So I don't think that's gonna fly. Now I know this might sound mad, but we could actually try and build Big Ben right by the coast here at Ostia. Kind of like a lighthouse, but a clock. As long as it's backlit, that's fine. Ooh, also, you can build an incredibly good lumber mill. That's a good tile. You, meanwhile, can just start randomly murdering these bastard spearmen. Screw you guys. Are you good enough to finish these guys off? And the answer is yes, you are. And you can even fly off the edge of that cliff and then come back. That is impressive right there. Yeah, in theory, if we were to try and rush our way past this here commercial district and then immediately get working on, well, actually, the trader and then the... I'm just chopping down all the rainforest. This is a bad idea. I shouldn't be chopping down all this rainforest. If I went over... if I need to go over here, actually. If I go over here, it's going to take me 3 bloody turns to get over there. If I go over there, or I could just go up onto this hill. That's also going to take 3 turns. Bloody hell, guys. You, my scout, are just over here at Philadelphia, just keeping an eye on things, waiting for everything to go pear-shaped with America and Britain. They still haven't gone to war, which is amazing, because at this point they are pretty much... they're gridlocked into each other. Plymouth can't grow because America's in the way, and London can't grow in 2 directions. New York's capping north of London. Newcastle is basically stuck because of Washington. Baltimore's got nowhere to go because it's almost to the point of pressing into Brussels. These empires now cannot grow any further because they've gotten each other's way. I don't understand how they've not gone to war, quite frankly. Well, what has economics opened? Ooh, economics has opened up the modern era. Upgrades farm improvements to mechanized agriculture, +1 food adjacency bonus for every farm improvement they are adjacent to. Oh, clusters of farms become very, very good. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Ooh, flight. Flight opening up the hangar. And the aerodrome, hex. Observation balloon. Okay, adds +1 range to adjacent bombard strength unit. Airstrips. Oh, yeah. Biplane. Strength 60. Range strength 55. Range 3. Hoo-hoo, that I like. Okay, let's not rush into flight. We don't need technology that badly. We're getting all my farms upgraded. That's a good way to enter the modern era. Right, flipping there, yes. Oh no. No, 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 no. Someone just stole it. Someone totally... hang on. Teddy Roosevelt. Oh, Teddy. Teddy, what have you done to me? Oh, he beat me to it fair and square. I wasn't even flipping close. Oh, Teddy. You bastard. Oh, I've had the Colosseum robbed off me. Now I've had that robbed off me too. Oh, that's such a flipping shame. Kumai. We were just working on trying to get the production up as well. Oh, well, I tell you what. That means probably what we should do as a priority is get Big Ben going up. +1 economic policy slot, doubles the current treasury. That could be worth a lot for me. Bonus great merchant, and we should be able to put it right flipping there where we intended all along. Oh, that's such a shame. Right, well, let's get working on this at least. And we do actually have, yeah, these workers going along here, just trying to make this whole area a little bit more productive. Because we certainly right now have the problem that just wasn't enough productivity here to make all this work. But we'll get Big Ben. That's such a shame that we lost that science, but it's okay. We've got a decent science infrastructure already, or at least I hope we do. No! America is currently leading in science, and I can understand why. They've just taken one of the big science things off me. Science per turn. Oh, we're literally tied on the amount of science per turn we're gaining. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. But culturally, we're doing much better at the minute. Yeah, actually, that's going much, much better. We might not be able to win a science victory here, but we might be able to power our way with science to a culture victory. Because that's certainly one area where America is nowhere near as good as us. Alright, I was looking for science victory, but it seems like that's not going to work out for us. We're going to have to change tactics. We might have to go all in on culture, which is fine, because culture, backed up by a strong economy, if we've got all this stuff coming in soon, we're going to have... Okay, wait, hang on. Think. Big Ben is worth a lot to us. Don't lose that. That's worth it for the economic policy slot and all of that good stuff. However, what I need is the... Yeah, I'm going to need a new theatre district. Who's actually got some flipping production going on? I can't build it in Aquileia. They're going to want to build Rua Valley soon. And this place needs to be a... What the heck is going on around here? Apparently, these guys really want this place to become Shinto, and that's fine. They're more than welcome to do so. Though admittedly, a bit too much of our empire's gone Shinto, to be honest, and America's gone Shinto as well. England couldn't possibly win a religious victory, could they? Hang on here, go over to religion. Japan's Hinduism has 3 civs on their side. England's Shintoism has 2 civs right now. Technically, I'm not won over, but I'm as good as won over. Germany and America are both useless at that sort of thing. Okay, England may be able to convert me to their religion, but they're gonna struggle to get Japan on board. Japan won Spain round, and Spain has its own religion of Buddhism. And Spain, their whole business is like, you know, they desperately want everyone to conform to their religion. Oh, that's beautiful. Japan has massively outplayed Spain in the religious game there. That's great. Well, if that's done that well, and Scythia has its own religion, but I suspect at some point they'll be won over to Hinduism as well. Yeah, Japan's Hinduism, that is going to be a barrier against England winning any form of religious victory. I doubt they're going to be able to manage it. Nobody has gone for anyone else's capital yet, so we don't need to worry about that. Can't help but notice, all of a sudden, quite a few American troops floating around. Little bit too many, in fact. Victoria, how would you feel about being a friend of mine? Too early to make such a commitment. That's a shame. I might have been willing to pivot to side with you to take out these American bastards, because if I were to burn Oxford University to the ground, I could just build it again and not tell the current students who would be in my version of Oxford University. Yes, that's worth thinking about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to think about all of a sudden. We've been pipped to the post to Oxford, even though we were desperately chasing that one down. I need to really have a think about kind of the big wonders that are coming up next at this point to make sure I get the ones I want in the modern era. Actually, to be honest, it looks like there's only literally one wonder in the entire modern era onwards. The only thing left is the Eiffel Tower. As far as I can tell, everything else is no longer a wonder. We've kind of built everything, which kind of makes sense. Like when you think of wonders of the world, you think of more ancient stuff. So, yeah, at this point, it's more about technology, nuclear fission, nukes. Wouldn't mind nuking America. Could do with nuking America. Oh, that's a good point. If I just nuke Oxford, I could have Oxford. But would I ever be able to bring myself to nuke Oxford? I mean, and if I did that and I just built a clone of Oxford that was like Oxford but like inferior, basically I'd have just created Cambridge. And what the bloody hell is the point of that? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, food for thought there, I would say. I think we're probably looking at a flipping culture victory right now, and I need to figure out how exactly we're going to potentially win that. So, more to come very soon, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Civilization 6, the dark day when we lost Oxford. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Guys, oh flip. Exit. All exit. Nav, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to R1. Go, go, go. Everyone go. Unrecognized command. No! All drones. A closed door is blocking the... Oh flip. What door is blocking the thing? A1. Oh flip. Go. Everyone go. Everyone. Oh. I've killed... Everyone's dead.